Please like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon for latest updates from BioRatna. Find the link for DPP and notes in the description box. It is highly recommended to prepare your own notes while following the lecture. Be assured that your notes will include all points of NCERT as the lectures are very thorough. A revision of previous session is there at the beginning of each new session for every chapter. This will be very helpful for Standard 12 students for a quick catch-up with Standard 11 topics during their busy Class 12 schedule. This is equally important for Standard 11 students to maintain continuity in their learning process as well as help prepare a solid foundation. Welcome to BioRatna. Dear students, our today's topic of discussion is Phylum Hemichordata. With Phylum Hemichordata, we will be completing all the 10 non-chordate phyla started from Porifera. This is the 10th phyla, that is Hemichordates, and we will also be completing half of the chapter of Animal Kingdom, and our next session we start with chordates. This simply means that all your previous chapters, all your previous topics should be, all the points should be at your fingertips. At the beginning of every new session, we are having a revision session for the very purpose that you should be able to recall the things once again. So, today we are going to revise Phylum Echinodermata. Revision of Phylum Echinodermata. Echino means spiny and derma means skin. Derma means skin. So these are spiny skin, and what is the reason behind their being spiny skin is that they have a endoskeleton. This is a calcareous endoskeleton. Calcareous endoskeleton. Remember that they have a calcareous endoskeleton of ossicles, also called plates. They are in the plate form, and they also have an exoskeleton, and this exoskeleton, it is made up of spine and pedicellary. So the spines and pedicellary are on the outer surface. These spines, they are giving the rough structure as well as they are protective in function, whereas these pedicellary, what they are doing, they are cleaning the body surface. Whatever debris is continuously collecting on the body of echinoderms, it is clearing all those things. Now, what about its habitat? These echinoderms, they are exclusively marine. You will not find them anywhere else. So they are exclusively marine. Fine. What about their general characters? For general characters, we are always following the same sequence as it is given in NCERT during the basis of classification. So the first is level of organization. This is organ system level of organization. Organ system level. Then the symmetry is radial. The germ layers are 3, that's why they are triploblastic. Coelom, true coelom is present, so they are coelomate. And body is not segmentation, there is no segmentation. As I said, now we are moving towards completing all of the 10 phyla of non-chordates. So now you should be able to recall from which phylum which level of organization is there for the different points. So if you take annelids, then from annelids all have organ system level of organization, all have bilateral symmetry. Here they have become radial, but their larvae are bilateral. So from annelids, remember from annelids, starting from annelids, all have organ system level, all are bilaterally symmetrical except these echinoderms, but their larvae too are bilaterally symmetrical. Everyone is triploblastic, everyone is coelomate. Fine. Then we take their different systems. We have to study their different organ systems. Their digestive system, it is complete. Digestive system is complete means both mouth and anus are present. For ingestion and for egestion, two separate openings are there. And the mouth is present on ventral side and anus on dorsal side. How? The starfishes, they cannot swim, they crawl. When they crawl on the sea surface, they have to collect the food from its lower side. So the mouth is on the lower side, the ventral side, through which it is collecting the food, and the anus, it is present on the dorsal side. Now one very interesting thing in this, one characteristic feature which is not found in any other phyla, that is water vascular system. This water vascular system in echinoderms, do you remember one more system which sounds similar to it? Water canal system that was present in porifera. This is water vascular system. This water vascular system helps in locomotion. It helps in capture and transport of food. And it also helps in respiration. Respiration, you can understand, water rich in oxygen is coming inside the body. Water vascular system is a system of various channels. So these different canals in the body, they take in the water. So it is rich in oxygen. They take the oxygen from it and release their carbon dioxide. And the same way they are capturing the food which is present in the water. And for locomotion they take in the water, they judge the distance they have to travel, and with that force, with that calculated force, they release the water so that they jump this much distance or this much distance. This is how water vascular system helps in locomotion, capture and transport of food, and respiration. This excretory system is absent. Excretory system is absent. What about its reproduction? If we see their reproduction, they are dioecious. Dioecious means unisexual. Dioecious is unisexual, monoecious is bisexual. Now you are familiar with these terms. So dioecious, they are dioecious, that is unisexual. Their fertilization is mostly external. There are a few species which show internal fertilization also, like 3 species of starfish, 3 species of brittle star, and one very deep water sea cucumber. Others are showing external fertilization. So mostly it is external fertilization. Then the development is indirect. development is indirect, and the larva is free swimming. The larva, it is free swimming. Remember this point. Every point is a prospective NEET question. And one general question which asked is like four phyla are given. Before them the different characters are given. Some characters are wrong, some are right. In only one phyla, all characters are right. And then you are asked to recognize that phyla which is having all correct. Or you may be asked which is having all incorrect also. So you have to take note of the question, that whether it is asked correct or incorrect. What is asked? There also you have to take proper attention. 5 examples you have to remember. The 5 examples which are given in NCERT. One is starfish. One is brittle star. One is rest 3. They have sea in their name, like sea cucumber, sea urchin, and sea lily. What are the scientific names? Starfish is Asterias. Brittle star, it is Ophiuria. Sea cucumber is Cucumaria. Sea urchin is Echinus. Sea urchin is Echinus, and sea lily is Antedon. Antedon lily. Very soft, very delicate, and it is the dawn. You can remember it like that. So this was the revision of Echinodermata. So let us now move to our today's topic, that is Hemichordata. These hemichordates, these were first placed under Chordata as a subphylum. They were first placed as subphylum. The reason behind it is in their collar region. In their collar region, they have a rudimentary structure, and this rudimentary structure called stomochord. Rudimentary structure called stomochord, and we confused it with notochord. And all organisms having notochord are placed under chordata. So these were also placed. Chordata is a phylum. So now Hemichordata's status was subphylum. Subphylum under phylum Chordata. Then the scientists discovered that this stomochord is not a notochord. Then they were taken out from Chordata, and then they were placed under non-chordates as phylum. तो status उसकी एक ऊपर ही हो गई, सब phylum से phylum. So this is phylum Hemichordata. Here one word you have come across, that is collar. So you should know what is the collar of this organism. Let me draw the diagram of Balanoglosus to make it clear to you. In Balanoglosus, this is at the top, this is a structure called proboscis. Next to it, it is the collar. This is the collar. After that, it is trunk. Proboscis, collar, and trunk. And then the trunk is subdivided. Means if this is the trunk which is starting from here, then this trunk, let me show the different regions of this trunk. See, this is the branchial region. At first part is branchial region where the gills are present. Next it is the genital region. The genital region, these two are the genital wings. This is the mid ridge. mid-dorsal ridge. Here it is hepatic region. These are the hepatic ceca which are secreting the secretions for the digestion for making the digestion easier. So this is hepatic ceca, hepatic region. This is hepatic region and these are hepatic ceca. This is after hepatic region, that's why this is post hepatic region. This is post hepatic region and the body opens to the outside by this terminal anus. Fine. This is the diagram of Balanoglosus. This is Balanoglosus. So in this collar region, the stomochord is present. What are the other features of hemichordates? These hemichordates, their body is worm-like. See here, the body is like a worm. So they are worm-like and they are marine in habitat. They are also exclusively marine. They are only marine in their habitat and they are fossorial. Fossorial, what do we mean by fossorial? If this is the water body, suppose this is the ocean, then this is the water and this side it is the land, then this is the deep water and here it is the shallow water. In shallow waters, what these hemichordates they do, they dig a U-shaped burrow and in that burrow they live lifelong. इतना बड़ा समुंदर है वो कहीं नहीं निकलते. Throughout their life, they live in that burrow. Means here it is the soil. This is the water body. यहाँ वो अपना burrow बनाएंगे. A U-shaped burrow is formed by them, and inside this burrow, this organism it lives. This organism is there inside the burrow. Fine. This habit is called fossorial, forming the burrow and living inside. If we see their general characters which we are always taking, we are always following the sequence for basis of classification, then we see, as I said just now for echinoderms also, from annelids onwards. Only you have to take care for echinoderms. Everyone will follow the same characters. That means everyone has organ system level of organization. Everyone is bilaterally symmetrical. So bilateral symmetry is shown by them also. Then they are triploblastic means during their embryonic condition, 3 germ layers are formed. One is ectoderm, middle is mesoderm and inner is endoderm. 3 germ layers are formed and the coelom is true. That means they are true coelomate. They have true coelom, that is they are coelomate, and they do not show, their body do not show any segmentation. Segmentation is not shown. Fine. Now always we move to the organ systems, and here in hemichordates, digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, everything is present. About their organ systems, first the digestive system. Digestive system, it is complete. Complete means with 2 openings, mouth and anus, one for ingestion, one for egestion. Second, respiratory system. Respiratory system is by means of gills, and you know the position where the gills are situated. This is the brachial region where the gills are situated. This is the cylindrical body of the Balanoglosus, and it is divided into, their body is divided into one proboscis, second collar, and this is the trunk. Third is the trunk, and the trunk is now subdivided into many of these parts. So digestive system is complete, respiratory system is by means of gills, and excretion, it is by proboscis gland. Proboscis gland, that means it is present in proboscis. With the help of this proboscis, it forms its burrow, and this proboscis, it also has the organ of excretion, that is proboscis gland. Now come to there, and the circulatory system. Circulatory system, it is of open type. It is of open type. Let us see reproduction in hemichordates. They are dioecious. यहाँ भी sex separate ही है बच्चों. They are dioecious. Here the fertilization is external. Fertilization is external. Means this organism, it is not coming out of the burrow, nor for its taking food, neither for reproduction. It is not coming out of its burrow. For its nutrition, what it is doing, the water which is entering inside the burrow, it either takes in the water or it takes in the mud of the burrow, and then it filter feeds. Filter feed means whatever its food is, the phytoplankton, the zooplanktons, it takes its food from the water or from the mud, and rest it throws out. That is how it takes its food. Then what for reproduction? It is not going to come out of the burrow for reproduction. It releases its gametes in the ocean. There the fertilization takes place. So fertilization is external and the development is indirect. Development, it is indirect. And what is the name of the larva? The larva is Tornaria larva. Tornaria larva. That's it. There are two examples. Only two examples are given. This one, that is Balanoglosus, and the second is Saccoglossus. Both are rhyming words, Balanoglosus and Saccoglossus. This was about hemichordates. This was the last phyla. Here your journey ends about the study of the different phyla of non-chordates. Do take care to have all of them at your fingertips. Take help of flashcards. If you are not in the practice of making flashcards, do start now. When you are at a particular chapter, suppose you are in chapter 4, then this will help you to go through chapter 1, 2, 3 in no time. With the help of flashcards, you can do that. And when you are in class 12, some backlogs you will be carrying now. At that time, if you have not prepared the flashcards in class 11, then it is a lot of suffering. There is no escape route then. Then do go on preparing the flashcards. It is actually a very easy process. When you, after this lecture, when you sit down with your NCERT book and you are underlining the points, at the same time, whatever major points you find, you go on writing it 5-6 points in one card. Accordingly you do, and for one chapter you prepare one bunch. You always have one of the cards in your pocket. Please do that. I hope this session was useful for the revision of phylum Echinodermata and in studying hemichordates. In our next session, we will start with phylum Chordata. Hopefully, you have liked the video. Then please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get all latest updates.